Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, and this is your look ahead video taking a look at the Japanese model today, which has, as usual, on Thursday published its month ahead guidance. Makes interesting viewing actually, because it kind of backs up what we've been saying for the last few days. And don't forget, if you'd like to be notified when these videos are updated, just send an email to generalweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. There's the address on the screen. I will add you to our list and you get an automatic email sent to you when the video is updated. Of course, as you know, WeatherWeb stays completely free of charge because you keep on coming back and watching the videos, and it means that we can put the adverts around the screen here, which basically generates the revenue that keeps the WeatherWeb free of charge. Just to remind you that we are a commercial company, so we exist to make profit, and with you coming back and watching the videos, it means that basically we get more eyes on the adverts, and that means that we generate more revenue from it. So thank you for keep on watching. Now, fed up with the cold? I know I am. Certainly doesn't feel like late May, does it? I mean, the sun's been out this afternoon, but the temperatures really have struggled, and as soon as you're out the sun or in the wind, it really does feel cold. This is the monthly mean temperature to date, and you notice how temperatures across the UK are generally below normal across Ireland and across most of the UK as well. It's not only us though. Look out across Scandinavia and into western parts of Russia, temperatures below normal there as well. But a large swathe of southern Europe making up for the chill of the north, here temperatures have been above normal for the time of year during May, considerably so across parts of Spain. Remember last week, 43 degrees across parts of southeastern Spain. Now for the coming week, take a look at that. The whole of Western Europe basically with temperatures below normal for the time of year, particularly cold across northern and northeastern parts of Spain and into central and southern parts of France. Temperatures there as much as 2 or 3 degrees Celsius below normal. Chilly across the UK as well, not quite as cold as it has been, but still chilly nonetheless. But just look how temperatures are rising, bringing some very warm conditions across western parts of Russia, running into the Baltic states, through Ukraine, down into Bulgaria, Romania, Turkey and parts of Greece as well. But as we saw there, some hints of some slightly warmer weather through the UK, and this is the forecast chart 500 millibar anomalies for week 1. So this is going forwards from today right the way through until next Thursday, so the 28th of May. British Isles is underneath here, and what this one is picking out for us basically is the ridge off towards the west of the UK here. Look, trough off towards the east. There's the northerly plunge through the UK. So hence the reason for us seeing slightly better conditions during the coming week, although turning cold towards the end of the week as this little trough in here decides to make a southeastward journey across the UK. But generally drier, fairer conditions, but don't expect it to be warming up, because these are forecast temperatures for the week. And if I just zoom in there, look, on the UK, then you'll notice there the blue colours indicating temperatures below normal for the time of year. But it will be dry, look, and despite the dryness, despite the sunshine that we'll see, temperatures still stay below normal. That's how they'll stay, really, while we're still seeing north or northwesterly winds. Week 2 looking like this, running from the 29th of May through until the, when would it be, the 5th of June. And this one's showing, look, high pressure trying to get going in the Atlantic and towards the east of us. This is almost in a cold situation. Look, we've got a trough through the UK, and this really reflects the uncertainty in the forecast at the moment for the end of May. Look at the trough across southern Europe. Really, you know, parts of northern and eastern Spain, parts of southern France, northern Italy, running through the Alpine states into the Balkans. Their conditions really are going to be unseasonal. I think unseasonably unsettled, expecting some heavy rain, cool conditions across much of central, southern parts of France, northern parts of Italy during the end of the month. Through the UK, we're kind of between systems, and with this trough feature stuck in between those two areas of high pressure, let's just get a closer in view of that. There it is, look, if I'll just move it around for you there. That makes forecasting for that week really, really tricky, because what I want to say is that the high off towards the east here is going to start building and dominating. This one here links through, joins up with it, and brings us more of an east to southeasterly flow. But I think with that trough in place, I suspect we could go pretty cool from the end of next week and stay that way into the very early parts of of June. Perhaps low pressure stuck out here, which is what we're going to see end of next week into the weekend. We're going to be seeing the winds going around from the northwest, eventually coming in from the northeast, and then settle conditions. But those wind directions, things stay cold. I mean, look at that. These are mean temperatures, anomalies across the UK during that week. Look at the blue there. I mean, that's just keeping it cold, and it stays cold. Look all the way down Iberia, down into parts of northwest Africa as well. For the rest of Europe, we'll have to just zip across here. And you notice there, look, much of Central Europe staying cold as well, although still warm, look off towards the east. So, you know, really cold spell of weather coming up. But the rainfall forecast showing rainfall near to or below normal across the UK, whereas for the rest of Europe, look, there is that rain, look, across southern parts of Europe. Some really unsettled conditions down there. So it wants to see high pressure. It doesn't want to see that much rain during that week. It's probably right, because I think the rain that comes through is likely to be in the form of showers. But I think that's probably overplayed it a bit on the dryness that week. And then weeks 3 and 4, so this is going forwards from the 6th of June through to the 20th of June, so taking us almost towards the end of the month. And look, ridge built in across the UK, higher than normal heights in here, look, jet off towards the south, staying unsettled across southern Europe, but it builds the high in. And let's just zoom in on that ridge and see that ridge. There it is, look, across the British Isles. So it's going for dry conditions settling in, and of course that's what we've seen, isn't it? When I've been showing you those pictures of the El Nino years in previous years, we've seen that high building in. So it could be a pretty sticky way to get out at the end of May into the early part of June, but still hopeful of things coming good during that first part of June. But it still keeps things on the cool side, look. These temperatures around normal to below normal for the time of year. The rainfall forecasts then going into drier than normal conditions. So we have a story going there, don't we? Let's see how it evolves. Okay, I will leave you with that for now, but whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.